Bad news in case you're joining us now. Breaking news that Bob Collymore, the CEO for Safaricom, is dead. He died earlier on at 2:30 a.m. at home. And maybe I'll just start by reading a statement from Safaricom, which says, "It is with deep sorrow that we announce the passing away of Robert Bob William Collymore, the CEO for Safaricom PLC, which occurred at his home in the morning of 1st July 2019.
And it further reads that in October 2017, Bob proceeded to the UK to receive treatment for acute myeloid leukemia and returned in July 2018 to resume duties. He had been undergoing treatment for this condition since then in different hospitals, and most recently at the Aga Khan Hospital, University Hospital in Nairobi. In recent weeks, his condition worsened. And he succumbed to the cancer at his home in the early hours of Monday, the 1st July 2019.
So Bob Collymore leaves behind a wife and 4 children. And on behalf of the board, this is a statement. Safaricom PLC extends deepest condolences to the family, staff of Safaricom PLC, partners, and the nation at large, which he served selflessly and with joy. Right. We do know that Bob Collymore took over from Michael Joseph at the helm of Safaricom, and Safaricom, of course, has continued to soar, not just in Kenya and not just in Africa, but world over, with the company growing in leaps and bounds, and products that we even cannot begin to mention that they have come up with. Of course, with Bob Collymore being at the helm for the last few years after taking over from Michael Joseph.
Right, and we welcome you to give your messages of condolence via our Twitter, hashtag KTN Morning Express. Give your messages, your memories, and your wishes to the family that he has left behind after a fight that he bore bravely.
And of course, as you can imagine, is actually trending at #1 right now. Breaking news of Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore succumbs to cancer in the early hours of today morning. And of course, we do know that he was one who was very, very passionate about several things. For instance, music. Many of us will remember the jazz band that is in the slums. I'm trying to remember its name, I forget it now, but he was behind that. And even jazz concerts that have been taking place in Safaricom, or rather sponsored by Safaricom, he's been a champion of them, basically ensuring that other areas, not just what he was interested in, took off. And yes, it is with a statement from State House here reads, "It is with deep sadness that I have this morning received the news of the death of Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore after years of battling cancer. As a country, we've lost a distinguished corporate leader whose contribution to our nation well-being will be missed." That's from His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta.
Oh, absolutely. So get on Twitter. We'll be sampling your messages to the family or regards to your memories of Bob Collymore, the CEO of Safaricom, who has passed in at his home at 2:30 a.m. Very sad news, greeting us this morning here in the studio. And of course, we'll be sampling your messages to the family, and of course with regards to this breaking news.
And as we continue to gather that information, we will bring it up to you. But for now, would like to hand over to Robin Toskin, who is going to be handling the sports chat from here forth.